The reason I get fly is Ivan Jasper. I even keep your picture in my passport. Love, love. Wake up and...
Welcome back. Kevina here with Passport Snob. If you're thinking of renting an RV or motorhome, especially from Cruise America, we wanted to share our check-in process, especially since the website mentioned it would be about an hour long. Check-in started in the office, where we paid the remaining balance. We were able to split the balance on multiple cards, which eliminated one more transaction swapping money around. Each person driving provided their driver's license and signed liability paperwork. There was no additional fee for additional drivers, unlike some rental car companies, which was a plus. Like I said, online mentioned there was a 1-hour video, but we didn't watch anything, and I'm unsure if this was due to COVID or not, but I definitely wasn't complaining. We proceeded outside for the most important part to us, the walkthrough of the RV and how things worked. First system up, the Shoreline, aka the power. It's a 30 amp plug but has a connector for 110 volt. It was stressed to keep this plugged into the receptacle since it powers the generator when not connected to a power source. Up next, the water connection. With the water hose that they provided, tying in here and add a water spigot, your water supply for the motorhome is set up. Here it was stressed to only open the water spigot a 1/4 inch turn due to smaller piping on the RV. We then transitioned to handling the waste. The hose stayed tucked away until needed. You disconnect the cap cover. Important note here, pull the lever to release black water, which is your toilet water first, followed by your gray water, which is your sink water, to clean out the black water from the hose. We then proceeded to the undercarriage, which was additional storage, housed the water hose and a table that could be popped out to use as needed. There were 2 access points, plenty of lights, and a power outlet inside. We placed our luggage and non-essential items here. We moved along to where the connector was to fill the onboard water. This is for potable water for when not connected to a power source. This water is only for washing hands, flushing toilets, and the shower. You don't want to drink or cook with this water. Excuse me. The propane was explained to us. This powers the refrigerator when unplugged from outlet power source and automatically swaps back when connected. There's 2 keys. One to access the motorhome door and another for the ignition and cab doors. There's also a screen door, patio, and floor lighting at the entrance, which were nice features. Here is where you check levels and control power inside the motorhome. I took away there were 2 important buttons. First one being to turn on the propane for hot water, the other to turn on the generator to power roof AC unit when not plugged into the power source. Always make sure it's powered off before turning the generator on and off. That was stressed over and over again. The refrigerator automatically swaps from propane to AC to keep the refrigerator cold and the contents good. Nothing much else to say there. The stovetop acted as a countertop and stove. It was shared with us how the 3-piece stove worked and what not to do. The shower offered an off button inside to conserve water, which we didn't use, but the toilet required special liquid that breaks down the toilet tissue and also giving it a nice scent. And then the toilet tissue itself was for marine based. Back to the main controller, there's a test level. You can check levels for portable water, waste, and propane. It's recommended not to travel with water tank full, as the more weight will drain your gasoline. There's a water pump available you can turn on, which supplies water when not connected to a water spigot. We totally forgot about this and used a lot of water bottles to wash hands in transit. It was highlighted the 3 power outlets in the driver cabin for use while driving, and an auxiliary port that you could plug in your phone and listen to music. It was also noted the power outlets available all throughout the motorhome. The check-in concluded with showing how to break down the table for the sleeping space, which was very important. The overall process was about 20 to 30 minutes. I'm sure the temperature outside influenced how quickly this check-in was, and definitely our attention span. We didn't pay close enough attention to how the generator swapped between power sources, so we used way more than we expected, and we should have. For more content on tips, tricks, reviews, and hacks, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, and share. Follow us on your social media platform of choice for more cultural experiences and more. Thanks.